If you want something like my 2017 old batch Havas, which projects like crazy, which gives me crazy compliments and lasts good 9 to 10 hours, I'm talking about this 2017 old batch, guys, not the latest batches. Okay, there's a lot of news going around that latest batch is reformulated, doesn't perform like before. So I'm not talking about the latest batch. I'm talking about the 2017 batch that I had. And if you want this in a budget, then definitely try Summer Soul by Muhammad Al Qamar. Stay tuned to watch in detail. What's up, guys? This is Yasser. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Yasser's Fit Frag. So if you remember my previous video on Muhammad Al Qamar, they have some really good blends, and there were a few which I have praised in the previous video as well. One of them was Cuss. If you want natural Cuss in perfume form, this is the best I have seen till date. And there was another one which I think was Black Rebel. If you want beast mode for the summer, definitely try that one as well. Now comes 5 more perfumes, and there are 2 that I would highly recommend. The first one would be Summer Soul by Muhammad Al Qamar. Again, these are 60 ml extrait perfume concentration. Each of these are for 1000 rupees and they are definitely worth. The first 2 are something that I would highly recommend. So going with Summer Soul, that starts off with some fresh accords. It's not an exact clone of RASASI HAWAS in the first 5 to 10 minutes, but after that, guys, it really impressed me. Okay, after 5 to 10 minutes of spraying, you get that beautiful mid and base note of my 2017 old Havas batch. Okay, this is the one which used to give me crazy compliments. It spreads in the air like crazy. It's very aquatic, it's very airy, yet it's a beast mode. I get the same feel here, and I was overexcited when I was trying this one. I'm not just making it up, because I always praise that I personally feel is really worth. Okay, this is definitely that worth. Now when I checked with the seller, he said that he did not really try to make it an inspired version of Havas, but he was rather trying to do a fusion of one of the perfumes from Zara, which is called Seoul, and then he wanted some fresh accords, something like Havas. But honestly speaking, whatever he tried, he nailed it. Okay, this is 95% similar to the mid and dry down of my old batch Havas. Okay, old batch Havas. Now the reason why I'm saying old batch Havas is because my new batch has a different smell of aquatic note. I'm not saying these are fakes, because I have heard rumors of that as well. It's not a fake, but the smell is definitely slightly different with the aquatic note here. I've seen comments saying that it smells eggy. I totally get that. The aquatic note here has that eggy feel which used to be in the aquatic note of Armani Acqua di Gio as well. Okay, so it's nothing like a fake, but the smell is definitely slightly different from the old batch. Okay, the old batch has that amazing projection and aquatic note with that ambroxan. I get the very same feel here with Summer Soul, and it blew my mind, guys, because that mid and base note, even with RASASI Havas clones, I have never seen it. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying that this is not an exact clone in the opening is because this does not have that fruity accord what you get in the original RASASI Havas, and that fruity accord is not something that I personally go crazy about, but the mid and base of my old batch Havas is something that I really go crazy about, and this just reminded me of that. 95% similar to that, guys. That projection in the air, that spread in the air just blew my mind, and it is fantastic. I just love wearing this one. I think if this was in a 4,000 priced bottle, people would have easily believed the quality, because the quality is also absolutely phenomenal. Now all of these are 60 ml extrait parfum. So for 1000 bucks, I would say it's 100% worth. That beautiful aquatic note, beautiful ambroxan, cedar wood, sort of slight soft woody accords. And the performance is also brilliant. 3 hours of projection, 9 to 10 hours of lasting. If you want something that is highly complimenting, highly performing for the summer, very appealing to the nose, definitely try this one, guys. From Muhammad Al Qamar, I'll give you all the purchase details on the screen and in the video description box. Now that's a number one top recommendation in this video. The number two would be another one which is getting very popular these days, and that is because Ajmal Wisal Al Hub is Saif Ali Khan's favorite perfume.
This perfume is like my favorite. This is my third bottle. I've used two already, and every time I use it, I always get lots of compliments.
Now this costs around 4,000 in the showrooms. You might get it for around 3,000 in discounters, but I'll give you a better option. This is 50 ml for 3,000. You have the money, please go for it. But if you're tight on budget, you'll get this one for 1/3 of the price with the same kind of performance, same kind of projection, and it's about 90 to 95% similar. The woody accord here is definitely more deeper. You have to minus that one, okay, the woody accord, but otherwise it's absolutely a great match. When I first sprayed it, within 1 minute I could recognize, oh, this is Wisal Al Hub, okay, and the projection was crazy, guys. I'm talking about performance as well. 90 to 95% similar. Comes in this beautiful bottle for just 1,000 rupees, has this beautiful packaging as well for just 1,000 rupees. That is 3,000 if you get it on discounters, guys. Okay, Ajmal Wisal Al Hub. You have the money, you can go for it, but this is the best clone, the closest clone, the best performing clone that I have seen till date of Ajmal Wisal Al Hub by Muhammad Al Qamar. If you trust my reviews, you have to get these two, guys. This one for the summers, this one for the rainy season and for the winters. Great option if you're looking for a good two perfumes that can perform really well, give you compliments. Goes for the summers and winters. It covers you for all the year. Definitely check these two out. Now coming to number three is Mudge, okay, from Muhammad Al Qamar. Now when I compare it with the original, I wouldn't really say that it's the best clone, because the original has that oud note which I have not seen in any of the Mudge inspiration. That little animalic, skanky type of oud is missing in all the Mudge inspiration. The same goes here as well. If you are not a fan of that animalic oud note, you will definitely love this one. But this is more on the floral side. It has that woody accord as well in the dried on, but it goes more floral compared to the original Mudge. But this one gave me 15 plus hours of lasting, guys. Now in case I have missed to mention the lasting of this one, this gave me easily 12 plus hours. Okay, easily 12 plus hours and 4 hours of projection. I'm talking about the inspired version. Okay, now this gave me 3 to 4 hours of projection and easily 15 hours on my skin. If you want Mudge inspiration on a budget, 60 ml, the same quantity of original, 1/3 of the price, you can definitely check this one. But do remember, you have to minus that little skanky oud note what you get in the original. And if you're personally not fan of that oud note, this is a great choice if you're looking for performance. Okay, beautiful honey, floral accords, woody, amber, patchouli, all of that. Definitely a great option if you like it. Okay, number 4 is Mudge Reflection Inspiration. Now personally speaking, I don't like any of the Mudge Reflection Inspiration. I've tried from Paris Corner, I've tried Sheikh Zayed, something that I recently reviewed, which I'm not a big fan of because it was strong but a little synthetic, which I'm not a big fan of. This is also not something that I would highly recommend, but for those who love Mudge Reflection Man clones, I think this is the best one, guys. This is the best one. Okay, this gave me easily 10 plus hours. Has that nice fresh opening with neroli, rosemary and petit grain in the opening, and then comes that ylang ylang, a bit of sandalwood, vetiver, cedarwood and patchouli. I just remembered the other one, that is Kadlat Shiaka. Okay, I recently reviewed that. It is great for those who love reflection inspiration, but for me it was a little too synthetic. It was strong, no doubt. It had great performance. I wouldn't say that this has that same strength, but I've seen this lasting for 10 to 12 hours. Okay, this definitely lasts good, but it is not as strong as Kadlat Shiaka. But smell wise, refinement wise, smoothness wise, I like this one better than Kadlat Shiaka. Okay, Reflection Inspiration by Muhammad Al Qamar. If you love Mudge Reflection Inspirations, definitely check it. The last one is Man in Black. Now you might get confused with the name. You might think it is Bulgari Man in Black's inspiration, but it is not. It's an inspiration of Jaguar Black. Now when I compare this and that, the smell is about 80 to 85% similar. Has that nice fresh opening with some peppery accords to give it that spiciness, along with orange, apple and geranium. Now in the mid you would get a little bit of that nutmeg, musk, cedarwood in the dry down. That pepperiness is a little less when you compare it with the original, but otherwise it's about 80 to 85% similar after 15 to 20 minutes. Has a great performance when it comes to lasting, but not in terms of the projection. The projection is about 1.5 to 2 hours it pushes itself, but the lasting is easily 8 to 9 hours. Okay, if you're a big fan of Jaguar Black and you want something on a budget which is for 1000 rupees, extrait the Perfume 40 ml oil concentration, you can definitely check this one out. But these two are my top recommendation, Summer Soul and the Hub. Do not miss out, guys. These are absolutely gorgeous. From all the 5, I would definitely recommend these two. This one is a great option for summers, and if you love Havas 2017 batch with that airy Ambrox and aquatic projection, just get it, guys. Though the seller was not trying to create a clone of that, it turns out to be 95% similar to the mid and base note of my 2017 Havas batch. Honestly speaking, I love this one even more than the latest batch of Havas that I've got. Honestly speaking, I'm not trying to praise it. You might say that I'm a paid reviewer, blah blah blue, all that shit. I don't care. If I have to praise something because I personally love, I will still praise it. If you trust me, you can get this one. Beautiful fragrance. I'm sure you won't regret this if you have similar taste like mine. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in case you've tried this. Comment down in the comment section. See you next time soon. Keep sharing the videos. Cheers.